Hello, and as promised, welcome to this spoiler video with me, Rebecca Gillard, and joined as always by Richard Walker.
Hi.
Hi. And on the left we have me playing Targ Filty, and on the right we have Richard Walker playing Greyjoy Greensight.
Yep.
That's an unusual deck.
Thank you. What? Wait, that's supposed to be a compliment somewhere.
Maybe. I don't see very many Greyjoy Greensight decks.
I see Greyjoy Greensight decks, but in melee.
Okay.
I guess with the Corpse Lake and the Pillages.
Okay, fair enough.
That kind of thing. Yeah, Greyjoy Greensight. So this is like a pillagey kind of deck.
I can see.
It's got some pillage stuff. And it's got Greensight to help feed the discard pile.
Okay.
Until, of course, the King of the Isles, Balon, shows up. Balon 3.
So you wouldn't like it if I was playing a Citadel Archivist then?
That would make it really sad.
So we'll just run through the setups here then. So on my side, I have Viserion, an Unsullied, a Myronese Market, and a Rose Road. And Richard, on yours?
What, my setup?
Yeah.
Yes, I have a Lord Bought Shipwright, Andric the Unsmiling, an Orkmont Reaver, and a Sea Tower.
There we go. So we're just choosing our opening plots here. And I'm apparently dancing.
Why?
I think I was singing at this point.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did you forget you were recording?
No, just enjoying myself during our spoiler video.
So I'm a little bit scared of your dragon and possible burn, so I figured I'll open Fourth March, slow the game down a little until I get some things in the discard pile, and then we can play.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, so we do that and we get a We Do Not Sow against Dragon is No Slave. Do I discard them? Let's draw them. I
like how you drew your other card face up.
Did I?
Yeah, you just like revealed your Euron. I didn't notice at the time.
What a dork.
Oh yeah. Good start, hun. Good start. You got this. So yeah, so you've opened Forced March. I've opened Time of Plenty. Just because... Just an easy opener, right?
It is an easy opener. But in this chapter pack, At the Gates, there is a plot called At the Gates, which might well become the new default opener.
Ooh, what's that?
401, reserve of 7 maybe?
Okay.
And basically, go search your deck for a limited card, cost 1 or low, and put it into play.
Ooh.
So everyone's going to be opening that and playing Gates of the Moon, right?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. That's a new opener.
Or is everyone just going to start opening Varys' Riddle to hit your opponent's one and start off with more gold and determine initiative? Or is everyone just really going to be riddling everyone else's riddle?
Oh no, it's going to be one of them. Although, I mean, Time of Plenty is basically the same gold's worth as if you went and got the Gates of the Moon.
Yeah, but Gates of the Moon, you got it from the next round and the round after.
Shh.
Guaranteed.
Stop with your logic.
Okay. So, yeah, you've got a lot of gold. You've got 9 resources you can put out.
Yeah.
So, Fourth March isn't going to hurt you that much.
So it was a bit annoying though, because like you'd net out 2 of my characters.
Yeah, for one.
And I only had 2 characters. So it was a bit of a bugger, what do I do now kind of thing. I decided to put out Drogon.
Wow. That's scary.
It is, but you're Greyjoy.
But what? What does that even mean?
Vince.
Oh yes, Vince. He's a thing.
Vince, the bastard.
Crikey! I thought Vince was a nice guy.
Oh yeah, it's not actually called Vince, is it? I keep forgetting that. So
the Drowned God Fanatic. So you've got out your other 2 dragons.
Yeah.
You have no gold for Dracarys.
No.
So that's fine. So I just need to worry about Drogon.
But I didn't have Dracarys in hand anyway.
Ah. Well, I got Great Hall.
Yep, your economy's looking good. I didn't draw any more free economy. So, still with the 2 original ones.
Well, at the moment, I'm in trouble from Drogon. But I'm going to play Triss.
Grrr. Triss, a.k.a. Danke.
Dankey. And an Iron Mine, so at least the claim will be okay. Just going to lose a character now. Andric the Unsmiling is 5 strength, which is quite nice.
And annoying.
Which is one reason why I forced Mark to kneel to your character and knelt my Orcmont Reaver.
So I get your We Do Not Sow, I think that was.
Yep. You know I had it.
Yep.
Here comes the military with Drogon. Oh, Vince came and saved Triss.
You did.
Well, that's quite nice.
Nice?
Yeah.
Sure. Nice. That's the word I'd use.
I'm debating my claim here. I think I should take the Reaver, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he takes you basically blank until I discard some more of your cards. Do I really want to get rid of the Iron Mine? In the end, I go with option C, and that's Risen Andric to make him super safe from Drogon.
If only I had a hand's judgment.
Indeed.
So, I was a bit like, yeah, I'm going to blow Triss up. I hate Triss. And you had Vince. So, I've known out on my board and you just get 3 challenges, which...
Yeah, that's why I wasn't so concerned this round about Drogon. Having a Vince in your hand means you can deal with him for 1 turn. Next turn, more scary. So it's nice to get Andric on higher strength. But yeah, your military is concerning.
I kind of underestimated Andric at the beginning of this game. Oh yeah!
Great.
Can I just say, I just want to say that what we were saying here. So I was like, come on, Missandei! And you were like, you've not got Missandei. And I was like, I do have Missandei. And you were like, yeah, well, I'm not that unlucky a person to hit your Missandei. And then you hit Missandei and I was like, oh yeah, in your face. And
yeah, that is pretty much exactly how it happened.
Yep. I was very happy about that.
But hey, you got Jorah Mormont in the bin. He's in the discard.
He is.
That must have happened earlier and I missed it. He killed a dragon for claim, which...
Fire and blood.
He probably is the worst character on the board, though, at that point.
And I had 2 fire and blood in hand.
Yeah, that makes sense. Rosebud discarded. I'm reading Andric tech. He's got text. What did he do? Nothing. Do I want to do a Triss? You're going to mark it Mormont back in.
Yeah, because I figure at least Mormont's a low-cost character. I think there's a few of them in the deck. I can't remember how many, either 2 or 3. 2. Okay, thank you. You know my deck better than I do.
I'm being super discreet by not actually saying it and just showing you with fingers. And you're just like, yeah, thank you.
I'm allowed to. It's okay. You have superior knowledge of my deck. That's the only reason that you win occasionally against me, because you know what my decks are, because you build them. It's not because you're a better player.
Definitely not.
No, of course not.
Cool, I'm 4-1 up.
Shh. No one had noticed.
4-1.
Yeah, but I'm going to blow all your stuff up now. I'm going to blow up Vince and Triss and Andric and kill everyone.
Oh yeah, I got Vince. Shit, I missed a lot of stuff. What happened? Did I do some challenges?
Yeah, you did all 3 challenges, I think.
Okay. So, I feel like we might be ready for a spoiler card coming up now.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Do the viewers deserve one yet?
Well, of course. I mean, I should probably point out that it's not actually our spoiler.
Oh yes, we need to thank someone for the spoiler. Go for it.
Yeah, I was going there. Yeah, so for some reason, Cincinnati Joe got another spoiler, despite telling them that he doesn't want to receive spoilers anymore. So, yeah, being the nice, magnanimous man he is, he said, hey guys, would you like to spoil a card? And I was like, yep. So here we are. Yeah, we get to spoil a card. Which
Thanks,
is quite
Joe.
nice. But we do try and put in the effort to spoil it in a good way. You know, we put it into a deck, we think of a deck, we build a deck around it. So this particular deck I got from one of our Patreons, Stefan Rockensus.
Thanks, Stefan.
Thanks, Stefan. Yeah, he provided the Greyjoy Green Sight deck.
Been a bit of a joint effort, this one, isn't it?
Yeah, there's you know, Whammer gave me some ideas on what sort of deck would be best for it. Stefan provided the deck. And Cincinnati Joe provided the spoiler. So, yeah, between those three and us two, we created this video for all of you watching. That's quite nice. So we've got some green sighting going on. We do. And you're shuffling straight back in. Well, not shuffling, putting on the bottom of your deck.
So, just running through the plots. So you opened with First Snow, I opened with Exchange of Information.
Yeah.
The only choice on the events was Consuming Flames, so I have that in hand now. With the locations, it was 2 Astapor, so I now have an Astapor in hand. And then, unfortunately, no attachments, but we did see quite a few characters. And I think you gave me this, I keep thinking Stormcrows. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. However, you gave me those because you knew that I wouldn't be able to play them out this turn because
Correct.
You've played First Snow. So thanks for that, love.
That's all right. Yeah, and also I figure I can get Vince back to hand for another Drogon block. So that's kind of why I First Snowed now.
Yeah.
I mean, you get your Mithonde and your Rhaegal back. And with Viserion dead, you've only got Drogon if you want to play a Dracarys. So unless you have a Fire and Blood.
Which I do.
Which you do. But I wasn't to know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I lose the Lord bought Shipwright. Who I would have liked to have used, but you used your market in the draw phase. So, that was sad.
A rare example of where I actually do something right.
Aha.
Oh, here we go.
Spoiler.
Spoiler! Do you want me to do it or are you doing it?
Do it if you want.
I'll go for it. So, we have a 4-cost character, military and power icons, 4 strength. He is unique. His name is Baelor Blacktide. Alliteration, we like it.
Is he loyal?
He is non-loyal. He has the traits of, not traits, the traits of Captain and the 7.
Interesting traits.
Bit random, isn't it, the 7 one? And his text is, each opponent cannot play copies of events that are in his or her discard pile. And the flavour text, as you may have guessed from the opening, is, the old way is dead.
The old way is dead.
There you go.
Well, that is an interesting card.
Shall we discuss the new card, Richard?
Yeah, sure. You got anything to point out here?
Yeah, I'm playing Targ, and I can't play copies of events that are in my discard pile.
Now you see where the pillage comes in here.
I do indeed. So me having cards in my discard pile from pillaged things is really annoying. And, you know, kind of like suspecting this card was going to be making an appearance. That's why I kept shoveling stuff back in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So what do we think? How often will we put this into a deck? We're going to put it in as a 3 of?
No, I don't think it'll be a 3 of. I mean, it's tough to build a deck entirely around this guy.
Because you're going to come up against opponents that don't really run that many events. I mean, I've got quite a few decks where there's literally no events. So, you know, it's not always going to be, it's not always going to work. Melee, though, could be quite interesting. Each opponent cannot play copies of events that are in the discard pile. So melee, this could be pretty darn cool.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, because some people play power grab event 3 of, say 3 superior claim. One goes in the bin and then the Baelor out. Then your opponent can't use it. He really shuts down Annals decks.
Yeah. You
can't play any of your Annals discard event. So that's sad.
Do you think that this guy being in the meta might result in more Citadel Archivists being played? Do you think people will try and counter him, or is he not important enough to need to counter?
Maybe. I think people should be running Citadel Archivist anyway. I really like that card. It seems good. But Baelor's serviceable on his own. 4 for 4 with 2 icons. He's okay.
Yeah.
Not amazing, but at least he's a 4-cost target for your Great Hall.
Yeah, true. Safe from first snow as well.
I think one of the most interesting things about him are his traits. He's the captain, so that works with, say, Maiden Bane and some of the other Greyjoy's tech. But he's also the 7. And that's his text is really the 7-y.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, because the
Basically
7 have...
shutting us down, isn't he?
Yeah, they have a bit of control events, and I think it'll work well in a Greyjoy Faith Militant deck.
And we were talking earlier about another upcoming card, weren't we?
Yeah, the Faith's Decree, the one that's in the 3rd chapter pack of the new cycle.
And what does that one do again?
You name a non-agenda, non-plot card, and then your opponent can't play it this phase. Can't trigger card abilities from that card.
Oh, that was it, yeah. So with Baelor saying that you can't use the events in your discard, and this new event saying that you can't trigger, character abilities, for example.
They're getting some good control.
Yeah, it's kind of feeling a little bit Starky.
Yeah, a little bit. But they control you in different ways. Greyjoy obviously controlling you from all of the things they pillage from your deck. And they use that to control your actions. Or to block them. So we just had another round here where you've Drogoned me. You tried to Drogon Triss again. I've vinched it. And used the Iron Mind to save Andric. So Baelor remains untouched.
Yeah, I knew you had the Vince in hand, but at least it means it's out of your hand.
True. There's the Fire and Blood in your discard pile now, so you can't play that.
Yeah, I know, it's a little bit annoying. But I've got Myronese Market, so I wasn't too worried at this point, because I figure Myronese Market is quite a nice counter to Baelor.
It is, yeah. Targ probably have really good counters. Because they might run a one-off Isle of Raven. They definitely run a couple Myronese Market, which totally get around Baelor, so it's a really easy counter.
Yeah, because theoretically Baelor would be particularly strong against Targ, because Targ does run a lot of events and quite a variety of events. However, as we've said, the Myronese Market is a good counter for this. So I guess it goes both ways.
It does go both ways, because Targ, they run Dracarys 3 of. Right? So you get one in the discard pile, that's it. So then Targaryen's now relying on their non-limited location, which put that event back into their deck. But if there's any faction good at getting rid of location, it's Greyjoy.
It is. So yeah, I think the matchup is kind of balanced in that respect. What do you think of Baelor as a oh my god, what's the word? Going into another faction, he's non-loyal.
Oh, he is
a banner card. There we go. What do you think of him as a banner card? Do you think he'd be good?
I think some factions will really like him as a banner card.
Yeah. Stark Kraken.
What you're thinking for the denial aspect?
Yeah, and also because it's a 7, the Stark works quite well with the 7 cards. Yeah,
shame you can't have the Faith Militant agenda. But yeah, there is the 7 tech. So that's quite nice. Do you know the story of Baelor Blacktide?
I do not.
You do not?
Do you?
Yeah, I remember... Well, I know a bit of it. I know he was a hostage at Old Town for quite some time. And that's where he became... where he learnt the faith of the 7.
Okay.
So when he came back to the Iron Island, like he worshipped a different god. He didn't worship the drowned god. But I think when Euron became king, Baelor Blacktide refused to acknowledge him, and so Euron cut him into 7 pieces.
Oh, okay.
To represent the 7 gods that he now worshipped. So yeah, he killed him and cut him into 7 pieces. That's Baelor Blacktide.
Spoiler, guys.
Yeah, dead.
Apologies.
DED.
Richard.
You've got Stormcrow with some money on it.
I do. Yeah, on my Blood of the Dragon turn.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to marshal a big dude with high strength on this particular turn.
Seems like a good plan.
Have you milked Triss?
Yeah.
So he's immune to Dragon is no slave.
Yeah. I know this sounds really, really stupid. Because he had the Rose Road on him, I was like, oh, he's got an attachment, so it doesn't matter if I put milk on him.
What?
Yeah, apparently when Triss steals cards and attachments.
That's gonna hurt.
What'd I do?
Newly made lord on your Myronese market.
Oh yeah, you bastard.
Yeah, now Baylor's going to do some work.
Yeah, that was really annoying. Was not expecting
like
that.
I said, Greyjoy have good counters.
Look at you, you've got 4 locations down the bottom there, and I'm sitting with my Poxy 1. One of which is my location.
Yeah, it is.
My gates.
Yeah, but I'm basically giving you econ with your own location.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I was like, God damn it, I'm getting a military off and I'm killing something.
Damn, yeah. That Vince is in the discard pile.
Yes.
Oh, and you're threatening me with the fealty kneel.
Oh, yeah.
Well, me pretending to be interested in what you're going to Drogon. Okay, honey. What would you like to kill with Drogon? Oh, you want to reduce Euron strength by 4.
Yeah, because then he'll only be on 1 and then I can Stormcrows him and you're like, no, fuck off.
Yeah.
You're bloody Vince.
Thanks, Vince.
Ah. God damn it. Never mind.
I mean, Vince is fine. He's just free of charge and hidden information. I feel like the council should maybe cost a gold or something.
Maybe.
So it's not so you can actually telegraph it by your opponent keeping gold, that kind of thing.
It is a bit annoying playing against Greyjoy.
I mean, I don't mind factions having councils, but to have a completely free council that's hidden information and can be very impactful like that and can come out of the dead pile. Oh, look at all your events. Yeah, so I've got 2 characters that are high strength characters. They're still 5 strength now, even on the Blood of the Dragon turn.
Who else is 5 strength? Oh, Andric.
Yeah, because he's 5 strength plus 1 from Rhythm from the Sea.
Yeah.
So Baylor's not really doing work now, but the good thing about him is you're only really going to run him as a one-of in most decks. Which means, you're not likely to see him in your opening hand a lot. Which is fine, because how often are your opponent going to have events they want to play in at the beginning of the game? Normally it's over the course of the game. So if you play Baylor turn 5, for example, there are going to be events in the discard pile that your opponent has played, not expecting a Baylor to come out.
Yeah, again, the only problem with that side of things is by turn 5, you normally pretty much know who's going to win.
Well,
or someone already has
he
one.
can change that, right?
Maybe. But I think if he's not coming out until turn 5...
Oh, no more winter is coming. Don't have to play around that. He alleviates your option. And he blocks your opponent's option. You basically narrow their paths to victory and narrow the things that you have to play around.
Okay.
But, you are generally right, I guess.
So I'm wondering, because quite honestly, in this game, he wasn't too much of an issue. I think there was only maybe once or twice where I was like, oh, I'd quite like to play this event, but I can't.
Yeah, so now there's Fire and Blood and Dragon is no Slave that you cannot play. So that's quite nice that I don't have to worry about Fire and Blood anymore. I don't have to worry about Dragon is no Slave.
Yeah, but I don't have a dragon in the discard pile, in the dead pile. So
no,
at the
but
moment,
you could have. If I do a military against you, you might just kill it. If you had a Fire and Blood. And now I know you're just going to kill your mercenary Stormcrows because A, that's the only non-unit you've got there, and B, you can't play Fire and Blood.
I'd also like to point out that I didn't realise that I couldn't do the coin to reduce someone's strength by 1 multiple times. I thought I could do it
once per phase.
Yeah, I didn't realise it was once per phase. Otherwise, I'd have just randomly done it on someone else as
You
well.
forgot the golden rule of card games.
I know! I didn't read the card. I'm a bad person. Apologies.
Alright, no need to go over the top. So dramatic. Oh, look. Illyrio's estate.
You're going to steal my Illyrio's estate?
Doubt it. What else have you got in there?
You're going to steal my Myronese market?
Oh yeah, so you can't use it. Astapor!
You're going to steal my Astapor?
No, not this turn. Look at all these cards going into your discard pile.
I know, there's so many in there, look.
This is good now.
It's not good, I want Citadel Archive.
I do love that card.
So you've decided to take a Myronese market. And already you're considering what to put back in your deck.
Yeah. Get me an iron mine.
Well, I guess you're not going to put things back in my deck, are you?
Nah, you're right, love.
Don't you want to put my events back in my deck for me?
I'd rather not.
Sport.
7-6, close game though. Like, I'm not controlling the board that well, but I am sort of making you go first. I'm making you push so I can, you know, play around what other gaps there are afterwards.
Yeah.
Having Euron is nice.
At least you know it's not very burnable.
Yeah, 6 strength, 3 icon, strong ability, renown, pillage. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. But
I'll trade you for my Missandei.
I think my backboard now is just really strong with We Take Westeros taking your Gate to the Moon and Euron taking the Myronese market.
Yeah.
So I've got 5 economy locations now, so I can afford to play things like Counting Coppers.
Yeah.
And plot cards like that with low gold. That's still impactful.
Yeah, your backboard, you've got 3 gold plus 2 Great Halls and the Sea Tower. So potentially you've got like 8 gold there, whereas I've got 1. So
2 Gates to the Moon.
Ah, yeah, thank you.
So you played VD, which is good because I've got to get rid of Euron or get rid of both Andric and Baelor. Baelor is a spoiler card, so let's keep him in play. So you make me fair. I play Counting Coppers because why not? Bye Euron. He's done work. He got a market. He scared you a bit. You tried to kill him.
Tried. Failed.
Having Euron and Baelor on the board at the same time, that's not very thematic.
Oh, yeah. You want to just chop them
just
up into little pieces?
in between them. Calm down, lads.
Piece.
Calm down, lads.
But, you know, this time it worked out a bit better for Baelor, didn't it? Euron's gone.
Yeah, Euron's gone. Calvin will be so angry at this unthematic play.
Look at all this economy.
I worked hard for this economy.
I'm sorry, would you like some more economy on top of your economy?
No, I'd like a dupe from my Balon though.
Oh, there you go.
And now I'm gonna get ya.
Ugh.
Have we been doing green site?
I don't know if we did this turn. I feel like we have been.
Green site is one of the things that I always forget.
I know. We had to restart the video because...
We forgot.
You forgot. It's your agenda.
It's forced. It's the responsibility of both players to maintain the game state.
Yeah, it's your agenda. I'm going to
If I'd get an official warning for it, you would get an official warning for it.
I'm not going to give you an official warning in our dining room.
That's what I'm saying. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, but can we just pay attention to the fact that I'm currently winning?
Oh look, I'm going to milk your Balon.
Oh yeah, screw you, Balon.
You even discarded a Plaza punishment for reserve last round, did you?
Yeah.
You got another market.
Yeah. I'm so happy with my market. And I got a card in Shadows.
What could that be?
I wonder.
Old Billy Bone or Aegon? Where's the Targaryen having Shadows?
Queen's Guard?
Queen's Guard. No.
And the
it's not
Hired
that.
Assassin?
Not unless you're going to Queen's Guard Missandei.
And the Hired Assassin?
Hired Assassin, yeah, that is the thing. So I got made to Muir.
Which is really annoying. So I was like, I'm going to use my Myronese market. And you're like, no, you're not.
Do I cancel it? I even let you look through it.
I know. You do this a lot during the game. Like, I spend so long thinking about who I'm going to Drogon. And then you're like, hat, Vince.
Fire and blood? Nah, you're right, love. Because I guess now I can control your events.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
so
sweet.
now, you, even though I've got the counter to your Baelor, you've got the counter to my counter. I need another Myronese market. So you go in with the power with the Chud, and I decide to block with a dragon.
Yeah, that forces you to kneel either your intrigue icon or your dragon. With you saving a gold, I'm quite happy for you to kneel the dragon at the cost of a power challenge.
Well, you always tell me that the power challenge is important.
And now this means that I can win the military challenge.
Yeah, which I kind of forgot about Andric's ability.
Andric, I didn't think much of him in the chapter pack review when he came out, or the Greyjoy box review. I think I gave him 2.5 out of 5. Turns out he's all right. Maybe he's a 2.75.
So I only really remember the bit about the location. I kind of forgot the bit about the attachment.
Yeah.
And you killed your Triss earlier.
I did.
And Triss was milked earlier.
Yep.
So the milk fell off.
Yep.
And
Andric's about to discard a card via pillage.
Yeah.
Oh!
That's a...
Baelor is so happy because I no longer have to play around Dracarys.
Yup.
And that is where Baelor can win you game.
So, admittedly, I didn't actually see any Dracarys the entire game.
But
however,
still,
it meant that you didn't have to play around it.
Yeah, the fact that I don't need to play around it, it's just great. I can just not worry about it.
Boo, Andric!
But then if your nightmare's Baelor, I'd be really sad. And then Dracarys. But yeah, you don't have it. And now I can trigger my Balon, I can get your Drogo, I can do more military challenges.
Yes. So, as you saw, Andric pillaged, which means that he can look in my discard pile and decide whether or not to remove a copy of an attachment or location that's in play, that's the same as the one in the discard pile, and there's a milk in there, and there's a milk on Balon, so that came off, and then Balon's still with Drogo, and I did another military, and everyone's dying, and it's shit.
I'm loving it.
Look at this.
I think this is great.
This isn't great.
Do you think people are going to be upset with Baelor? Do you think people are going to panic and go, control cards, they've already got
Look at this bullshit.
What?
Killing my Drogo with your bloody Vince and then doing another challenge. And I was like, sod this, I'm killing someone. So I played Consuming Flames and I realised that I had to discard a card to play Consuming Flames and end up losing 2 cards instead of 1.
You're a proper little stampy goose.
I was a little bit of a stampy goose. I just wanted to kill someone.
Well, why don't you just play Valar?
I don't have Valar.
Oh, you've already played Valar. Valar Dohavis. Yeah. And now my Baelor's 5 strength, my Balon's 5 strength, my Andric is 6 strength.
I know. I was so excited to Drogon. I was like, I'm going to get Drogon off! And you're like, risen.
I do find that amusing.
Did you? Did you, honey? The one turn I get my Drogon to actually do something, and you're like, ha, risen. Grrr.
Poor Baelor.
I mean, poor Baelor. Look at him, he's happy as Larry.
He is now. He got
He's
wisdom.
5 strength.
Yeah, out of Drogon range.
He's got an attachment on him, which I can't even Dragon is no slave him. Oh wait, I
can't
couldn't anyway because there's a Baelor at the pod.
So, he's alright, right?
It's acceptable.
Nothing burns like the cold. Let's get rid of your market.
I know. It's like, oh, you've only got 3 things on the board. Let's get rid of another one. Thanks.
This is what I like about it. Yeah, let's get rid of both of these market.
I'm surprised you got rid of my market. I'd have got rid of the sea tower.
You can't, non-limited.
Okay.
The only thing I could get rid of. And I got rid of Andric's Rhythm from the Sea because he's still 5 strength anyway. We do a green site. Iron Mines and, well, Illyria the State.
I'm happy to get economy.
Do I have to kneel the faction card? Nah, bollock. We'll draw it. I want to use Balon. Now that you've close called Drogo.
Yeah, because I had another one in hand.
That makes sense. Because at the moment I'm thinking, yeah!
Yeah, if I didn't have another one in hand, that would be a really, really, really silly thing to do. So, looks like you're going to be marshalling something. What is that? Oh, is that an Iron Islands, what is it? Iron Market or something?
Yeah, an Iron Islands Market.
Iron Islands Market. I find that really hard to say. Iron Islands Market. Oh,
the Money Supermarket.
That's easier.
Yeah.
So, Money Supermarket is out. Oh!
What?
What have we got?
Econ. That's what you've got.
What's that boat?
What boat?
Isn't that a boat down the bottom there?
Nah, you don't need to worry about that.
What's that boat? Oh, I know what boat that is. That's a scouting vessel, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just to help Balon see into the future. Just help seed the discard pile a bit more. Oh, that's sad.
No, it's not.
The Cal of Cows. Khal Drogo. Well, it's 8-8. It's still even, but my backboard is strong.
Yeah, I think you're definitely looking in a better position. You've got 5 characters. I've got 2.
Yeah.
And you're about to Balon steal something.
Looks like I'm going to win the game, right?
No. You never win against me.
Judgment Pavilion disagrees.
Actually, I've got a 60% win rate against you.
Only in
tournaments. And that's when it matters, honey. Oh, so you're stealing my renown character. You're going in for the win? You're going to get 7 power in 1 turn?
No. It's only that or a chud. So I took that.
So an intrigue takes Jogo out of my hand. As I do not have an intrigue icon.
This might be the bit where I forget to give you Jorah back into your deck.
It is.
But it's irrelevant now, I suppose.
Yeah.
We already spoiled the card.
Yeah.
You can't play any more Dracarys. I'm cool.
I can't play Dracarys, Fire Blood, or Dragon is No Slave, or Consuming Flames at this point.
That is actually the 4 events in your deck.
Oh, there you go. I can't play any events.
Which is funny because I think there's one of each event, one copy of each event in your discard pile, which means there's another 8 cards in your deck that are dead.
Great.
That's cool. I don't mind you drawing dead cards.
So you're doing a military, which I defend with Drogon, because I figure I can't really afford to lose a military. And then you're doing a power of Balon, which I can't win, but I decided to defend with Drogo, so that you just don't get quite as big a swing. Didn't help.
Scouting Vessel.
Boo.
Danny, Dragon, Illyria's Estate.
Danny. Great.
Well, I guess I'm taking her next round.
You don't need to. You could just leave her in there and take a chud instead.
Yeah, but I like drawing cards and she's got insight.
Yeah, that's the only reason that you take her, isn't it? Not because she's a big bod with a cool ability.
I wouldn't ever say to Danny that she's got a big bod. Not to her face.
She'd burn you alive.
She would definitely burn me.
Yes.
Oh look, we've both gone econs. I'm feeling a bit short of economy, so...
Yeah, you look like you could use the economy right now.
For some reason I've still got Mormont that should be shuffled into your deck.
You cheater, Peter.
But it's your own fault.
Why is it?
I've clearly said to you, Rebecca, you need to shuffle that into your deck.
Ha.
Ha!
Give me a dupe.
Oh, okay, keep it. Because I want to use Balon. So at this point, the green side's good for help filling the discard pile with things that you can either Andric or Balon or deal with Euron or Balor Black Tide and fuel your Iron Island markets. But then once you have a card like Balon that requires your faction kneel, then it's just an informational thing.
Yeah. Although you're also giving information to the opponent.
It's true, but if I got Balon, then I'm in a good position.
I forgot that Dario wasn't loyal, so I knelt my faction card and then restood my faction card.
Yeah, that's cool.
Although, okay, yeah, that's the thing. So at this point, I had Danny in hand. And I was debating whether to play Danny or Dario. I didn't have many options. And I thought, oh, Dario's got renown, I'll play him. Because I forgot that Danny had been discarded earlier. And that would mean that you could steal her.
Whoops.
Yeah.
I'm just going to play out cards now. So I've got Victarion. I've got Orkmont Reaver.
So basically, you just need to win a power challenge.
I've still got Mormont who's going to be shuffled away.
Naughty.
I only realised that when I think, right, I'll trigger back. Whoops.
Like here, have a card back to shuffle into your deck.
What?
That might have changed everything. I could have won this turn.
You,
I could have won if you'd given me the right cards.
I guess we'll never know. What we do know is how bad we are at this game.
You're not that bad at this game.
You're not that bad at this game. Adam maintained that, you know, if you played more and actually built your own deck, you're best player in Northampton.
Highly unlikely.
But you just don't play enough. And
I think Adam's just being nice to me because we give him lifts for tournaments.
Probably not. When's Adam nice to people for any reason? Exactly. So you're doing a military for lots.
Yeah, I thought, sod it, you're going to win in a moment. I was going for a big military.
9, 14. A military for 14 because Daenerys is standing.
Boo.
If only I had a Dracarys. I knew Orkmont Reaver to Dracarys you because he looks like there's fire in the background.
Yeah, it's related. Or you could just Dracarys with Danny.
Oh, you know your faction card.
Yeah, I want to, scare you into thinking I've got Dracarys.
If I Dracarys with Danny, then nothing dies.
Shh. Stop using logic.
Yes. Logic.
Drogon! Yay!
Did you just Drogon my Chad?
Yeah, I Drogon something and it died.
Why didn't you Drogon Muir?
Because I've got nothing.
Why didn't you Drogon...
And then I can steal it!
Well.
Now I've got an intrigue icon.
It's true, yeah.
I got this.
But the amusing thing about that is it does nothing.
Shh.
It doesn't even have any strength if it attacks me.
It's fine, okay?
Muir dies to claim. Look, you whoa, my board is dying.
Yeah, your board is dying. My board's getting bigger. I got this.
Targ bullshit. Is your deck legal? For the restricted list?
I don't know. I think its restricted card is trade routes.
I can, yeah. So no marine, no Hizdar.
No.
Interesting. This is actually Buzz Hannon's deck.
Is it?
Yeah, you copied it offline. Online, offline.
Oh.
Loyal to the True Queen is what it's called on Throne DB. You may have changed a card or two, but it's basically Buzz Hannon's deck.
I thought you made it.
I did. From Buzz Hannon's deck online because you said, I want this one. I showed you 2 Targ decks and you were like, I prefer the Core Danny one. I don't like the Pyro Danny one. So I built you the Core Danny one.
And then I didn't even use Core Danny. I did my second military with the Unsullied, which you defended with Andric. And then I thought, I'll do an intrigue!
Did you do a pillage for Andric?
Yes.
Cool.
And you were just like, yeah, whatever, because it's an intrigue for 0. And then a power Vegon, because why not? And then you just come in and do a challenge, right?
No. You're shaking your arm in
I know,
anger.
it's like, you just do a power with the 2 bigs. And you're like, nah.
But I'm so happy. Look at me, I'm smiling.
I know, you just want to do challenges.
Yeah,
You just
and I
wanna
get an insight.
Extend the game.
Military, not power.
Not a power, no. So I guess at least I end the game on 10.
Yay!
Yay!
Well played, Rebecca.
I don't think it was, but thank you for being nice.
I think it was good fun. We saw Baylor stopping you from playing any event, and getting that Dracarys on the pillage was great fun.
Grr.
Yeah, Andric did work, Balon did work. It was nice getting that milk off Balon. Vince did work. Yeah, all in all, I think that was a good video.
Yeah, I'm glad you're pleased with your work.
Yeah, so the spoiler card seemed good. Baylor, yeah. He was okay. He's fine as a one-of index, I think. He's a unique. It's good for Great Hall. He might have some interesting applications in the 7 decks. Probably less so as captain. But,
yeah, there's not that many things that will affect him as a captain, are there?
Military power Bicon, which is quite common in Greyjoy. But he's a good cost slot because Greyjoy don't have many unique characters around the 4 cost slot.
And I think he'd be quite good in melee. I think he'd be one of those really annoying cards.
Yeah, he could be pretty good in melee actually.
I think we'll see him about. I don't think he's going to be like meta changing, but I think he'll be an annoying one-of in quite a few decks. So yeah.
Citadel Archivist makes him sad.
Yeah.
But currently, Citadel Archivist makes me happy.
Well, I'm glad something makes you happy, honey.
I'm loving that card at the moment.
And on that bombshell. We will wrap this up.
Oh.
So thanks as always to all of our patrons for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel, you can do so by going to patreon.com/The White Walkers. And we will see you next time for round 4 of the Northampton Store Championships.
Wonderful.
So, see you later, guys.
See you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.